Arrested its case in the murder trial of Trezell and Jacqueline West. This was day 20 in the West trial. The couple accused of killing their two adopted sons, Orrin and Orson. Today, defense counsel continued to point out conflicting stories they say were told by the couple's eldest child under investigators' questioning about the boy's disappearance. The defense questioned their expert witness, Dr. Susan Napolitano, who testified that interviewers influenced the West's oldest child with coercive tactics, and therefore the answers are not reliable. Dr. Napolitano said she found some things highly atypical when reviewing the California City Police Department's interview of the child, particularly when Officer Brian Hansen asked if the boy knew killing someone or assisting in the killing of someone was wrong.
This timeline.
17's Jason Katowski covers the courts for us on our website, kget.com, and he has covered this trial from day one. Jason, tell us more about what Dr. Napolitano said about how children should be questioned during these forensic interviews.
Napolitano said there's been a series of protocols developed when questioning children because they're very susceptible to suggestive questioning. She said children should be placed in a kid-friendly room and questioned by someone not in uniform or wearing a gun who is friendly and has qualities that the child will find non-threatening. She said it's important to ask not open-ended questions, not yes or no or multiple choice questions, because those could be leading. Instead, let the child speak for themselves about what they saw. A child's cognitive abilities must be taken into consideration, and there should be a simple question such as, what did you have for breakfast, to get a sense of their cognitive and language abilities early in the interview. Napolitano said examples of improper questioning techniques with a child would be leading, suggestive, coercive, repeated, or social pressure questions.
So what exactly did Napolitano find was wrong regarding the social worker's questioning of the West's eldest child?
She said in her opinion, the social worker made a number of mistakes. She found leading, coercive, and peer pressure questioning. For example, at one point, the social worker told the boy, your other brother said this, and then asked what he thinks, which Napolitano said put pressure on the child to give a similar answer as his brothers. She's also said the social worker engaged in what she called implantation of ideas, using, in her words, dramatic, scary words when she asked the boy about some of his brothers being, quote, spanked till they bleed, unquote. And she said she also believes she heard skepticism in the interviewer's voice, and she heard the social worker at one point repeatedly ask the child the same question to get him to conform with what one of his brothers said. But under cross-examination, Napolitano acknowledged she had not reviewed the 2,000-page offense report generated in this case or other evidence presented at trial, merely the children's interviews.
Okay, so what happens tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow, Judge Charles R. Bremer is going to read the jury instructions to the jury at 2 p.m. That could take about an hour, and then they're dark on Friday. The court won't be in session either on Friday or Monday. Closing arguments are expected at 9 a.m. Tuesday, and after that, the case goes to the jury.
All right. So